Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Thursday. Good to see you all, everyone. Jill, Michael, Brad, welcome back for the morning meeting here at Cyber Trade University. Going on through the watch list. A lot of green going on. A lot of green money on there. Look at that watch list. I don't have not one stock that is red on that list. We got a nice little push in the market. Obviously, you know what the news is. They lowered the Fed rate for the first time, one of the biggest Fed rate downs ever, 0.5 point, which is pretty good in the market. Market just loves it. Gold's doing good. Crypto's doing great. I mean, everything is just doing phenomenal, in the market. So swing trading, obviously, if you had a couple of swings, you did pretty well on it. You can go down the list and you can look at all the brand name stocks, but they're all doing pretty decent there. And there's going to be a lot more. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm short. I'm short the stock Summit still because we had that big run up from $10 up to 30. Made a lot of money on it, but still holding a very small position. Nothing crazy, nothing super concerning about. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for all the nice little emails and the messages regarding about wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you so much, everyone. It's always nice to know we have it's not just more or less being here and trading together, but we have that kind of nice little close relationship with everyone. So I took the day off. I think I'm allowed to, right? One day a week. It wasn't a holiday. To me, it's a holiday, but thanks for everybody for all the nice little compliments. I appreciate that. I actually turned 53. So I've been doing this for, Jesus, it's got to be, I started when I was 22. I mean, it's got to be over 31 years now. I mean, God, it's been a long time. Yep. Been a lot of fun. Anyway, I love teaching. I love you guys being there and I appreciate it. And thanks for sharing with me. So anyway, let's talk about what happened yesterday regarding the market, because there were some really nice little stocks that made some pretty nice moves. Other than that, I don't think there was a big surprise on the 0.5 point move. I think it was expected it to be there. So I didn't really find that much volatility in the market, I'll be honest with you, but there were a couple of stocks other than just waiting for the Fed rate that did pretty well. This PRTG did great yesterday. You can see here from 9:30, great little run up from $12 all to a whopping 22, all the way up to about 10:30. Had a nice little shake here in the middle of the day, and then right after that, program trading on 10:30, that was a really nice pop there. Yeah, it came back down. Typical Fausto flag, typical, but it's all about not buying the stock at 12 and selling 22. It's like buying at 15 and selling at 16. You know what I mean? Just making the day's pay. But the only issue with that also, I just want to remind everyone, is that when it comes to trading, the biggest T, the most important T is tradable. It was a little volatile. So unless you're in the category 4 or 5 level, you want to stay away from it. A couple of the stocks, OMEX was another very nice little stock, cheap little stock too. Big pop right out of the gate. You could see it ran from like 80 cents up into a whopping $1.40. And then obviously kind of took its time, a little slow, nice little level one stock, all the way up to a $1.80. That one did pretty well. What else we had? AP, it was an APLT. That one was a nice little cheapie. Another one from $6 up to about $8. Lumber, LUNR, Lunar, whatever you want to call it. Had a good move, but then it kind of trend down right there, a little quick up and down, but not as good as I thought as the Tuesday. Tuesday was great. I mean, Tuesday we had a couple of great little stocks that made some big runs, and Children's Place did really well. What else that we had? Summit did, obviously going on the short on that one. That one did pretty well. What else we had? Tilt, that one's coming back down, right? That thing's crazy. I still can't figure that one out. $16 up to $80. We know why we didn't trade that stock. Very, very, very low volume. All right. So anyway, let's go do some shopping. Let's go see what's going on in the market. Obviously, another big move on the market. You could see that Bitcoin did pretty well on it. I think President Trump was actually out, did big promotion thing where he gave away, I was 100 or 1,000 burgers that he bought on Bitcoin. So that made, obviously that made a big run off. That really had a lot to do with it. But Bitcoin did really well. Here's the ETF. IBIT is one of them. Some of the brand name stocks you could have looked at. Coin obviously had a really, really nice bounce. Stock took a big hit from 150. You could see it's at 170. That you could see from the announcement how it did pretty well. But you can even see just on Coinbase how when that Fed came out, we had a big run up and it came crashing down and nothing really, made much of it. Even the fabulous sevens, you could see even like Apple didn't really get that much excitement out of it. You know what I mean? So, but you know what? When we came in this morning, we did get a nice little rally on it. So brand name stocks, overall market's doing great. We just broke all-time highs on the Dow, typical again. Same thing on the S&P futures and on the NASDAQ. But listen, let's check out some of the brand name stocks. Let's get away from the brand names. Let's go look at some of the more big percentage gainers and losers list, and that's what we always focus on more than anything. TBIO is looking like it's doing pretty decent right here. Looking here on the orders, we had a couple of big orders out here around 460. Started pushing it down. You can see it right there. Big orders right there. Came back down. That one did pretty well. So big run up. I'm not really completely sold on it yet. I mean, from 7 o'clock this morning, it is starting to trend down a little bit. Buyer got filled here at 350. There's a 10,000 share buyer. Not really a lot at $3, but it's got good volume, 15 million. It's got good price, good trend. Here's another one not really going anywhere. I scratched this one out. This one had a really good move. I mean, it must have came out with news right at last minute of the close, but that went from $2 all the way up to a whopping $7. And the issue with this one is its spread looks pretty ugly so far. You got a big iceberg order sitting here at 630 for 27,000. So you can see what we got going over there. When he showed up there around 730, he's been having a tough time breaking it. So that was a nice little telltale line of an order. That one's going on our watch list. This thing just took off and came crashing down. I don't know what this is all about, but just stay away from it. This is not what we want to trade. All right. ACHL, this one's a pretty decent one. Nice little trend pushing up. Inexpensive stock. Big orders showed up here on the bid. This is what we're really looking for. This is very, very unique. You're going to like this one. For some of you never seen iceberg orders, this is really nice. Look at all these orders, 100,000, 200,000, 100,000. Sorry. Everything is just hovering there at $1. It doesn't look like it's going past that. A lot of shares out there bidding that up right around here. That's that order right there. So that one definitely a lot of supports, a lot of buyers, a lot of exposure. Beautiful stock. That's what we're looking for. I mean, you can't get better of an explanation than that, seeing orders like that. This one, a little bit more. The spread's a little big, up 31%, 1.5 million shares already traded. EWTX. I don't have it on level 4. We got to check that one out right there. Joe on YouTube says, I finally signed up for BookViewer. Well, congratulations. Actually, I was just there. Wasn't that they've been pretty awesome? Make sure you watch my videos though on how to use it and set it up. Joe, I just saw you chat right now on YouTube. Make sure you watch that. And also, I was at NASDAQ on Wednesday night for a big conference that they had on AI. Was not really the right conference I was supposed to be in, but apparently when I spoke to them, they want me back on a panel, and we'll let you know. It's going to be, I think in October, they want to do about AI trading algorithm. And I know a lot of you here that attended my Toronto event, I was talking about it. So I think that's the one place we're going to talk about AI in the market and see how that reacts. But definitely enjoy that, Joe, and make sure you watch that video so you know exactly how to use it. A couple of the stocks over here I thought were pretty good. This one has some really good volume. Some of you should remember the stock in May. It ran from $9 to $80. All right. So, and look at it, came all the way back down to $1. My God, this is what you call a short squeeze. Okay. A huge short squeeze. You got to get pretty lucky with that stock to make it that one. But we trade this stock. A lot of you guys should go back to your journals and see how we traded on this one. But let's go check on the actual, what's going on with the orders on this thing first. All right. So I don't really like that too much. Okay. So a lot of orders are shown here, right around here. All right. This stock is good. I can see it right now. Just from experience, the thing's going to be extremely volatile when it opens up, but it's not going to stop us from trading it. All right, we're up to about 11%. We're pretty much done there. Losers, nothing really much there. VVOS, we traded that stock. That one was a good one yesterday, right? Came back down. ALLR, that stock got destroyed, $300 stock down to $2. Just when you think you can't lose anymore, it just keeps me going lower and lower and lower. A couple of ETFs are moving here. No big surprise with the market being up so much. Nothing here in New York. And that pretty much does it. Pretty much does it. All right, so list is not that big. You could trade some of the brand name stocks. You know, CrowdStrike, obviously, everyone was so bashing the hell out of it when they had that big crash from 400 down to 200. That one's doing really well. I would probably, Carvana, for crying out loud. Did you guys see this, Carvana and Kava? Kava is getting right up to the highs, which is shockingly unbelievable. I'm still pissed off I sold that stock. That thing's just really, really rocketing. But going into this morning, I would be just a little concerned. Let the smoke clear. I don't like to trade markets when we're up this much this early on. You're probably going to get some selling pressure going on. For everyone in the cyber group room, you're in the trading room, you're going to see that. So we'll sit back. We might have to wait a little bit more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to kind of really realize before we find something that we probably want to step in. Just be careful on the brand names. Be careful of the stocks that are up there. Might get some profit taking. But still looks pretty bullish, looking pretty good there. All right, traders. So listen, couple of quick little announcements. Hopefully everyone saw the video, the podcast I did yesterday with McMillan, Larry McMillan. I think we have it posted on our YouTube, our TikTok, our Instagram. We got the long version. We also have the short version. You can go on Shutterfly. You can also watch it. We also have the one with Surge that's out there too. We got a lot more coming up today at 12 o'clock. I'm going to be doing an open house. So for anyone here that wants to register, here's my little QR code. Let me post that QR code for some of you here. If you guys want to come to the live workshop, there you go. So you got your phone over there. I just posted that QR code. Just take it, scan it. It's on the top left-hand corner. I'll show you how to trade on level 3 and level 4. And then I will be on Bookmap also. That will be recorded. That will be at 2 o'clock. So if you want to come and listen in, you're more than welcome to do that too. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be back in 15 minutes, broadcasting live, going into the open. Once again, anyone here watching, on social media, you could always join our trading room by clicking on that QR code or, and be registered for today's 12 o'clock event. All right. And if you missed it, don't worry about it. It'll be recorded. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.